Hello everyone, welcome to RooTz. We get root of all gaming. This is Brennicus, and I'm a Dumicus because apparently the night guy can climb up walls. That's his special. I watched a quick little playthrough. I promise I didn't get past this point. I didn't want it to be cheap or anything like that, but yeah, any of you that are Kid Chameleon fans are probably cringing at me doing that, but apparently one of the knight's special abilities is that he can hang on Woo! Excuse me. One of his abilities is to climb up walls, which I guess that makes sense because we can hang on one more time, guys. I feel it up. I feel it in my nose. Okay, all right. One of his abilities is being able to climb, which I guess it makes sense because I guess you think about a knight like scaling a wall or a tower or something like that and having hot tar poured down him and filleting his skin off, but apparently that's his special ability, is to be able to do that. And I guess maybe when I was a kid I was just like, you know, doing the whole thing like, well, there's 3 buttons on this control pad, so there's only, you know, so many options. Because back then it was sporty, playing video games. Because I mean, my friend Jonathan, he remembers calling the 1-800 line, and you know, having to ask, you know, hey, how do you get past this and everything. And I didn't have a subscription to any of the gaming magazines. I maybe my friend Robbie, he had a subscription, so he'd bring his magazine to school, and of course, you know, he'd read it within one night like any good kid back then. And then he'd be like, here, either you can have it or you can borrow it to read, and I'd read it during school or at home, and he'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And I remember there was tips and tricks, and you know, they'd talk about all this stuff, but I never did call it the gaming lines because it was super expensive. My parents would have beaten me mercifully for it. But you know, just like, I hate to say it, I mean, I cheated. I went and pulled up YouTube and, like, you know, saw a long play, you know, Kid Chameleon Genesis, and I saw the guy immediately. Oh, I remember these green hands. Oh, they won't let you go. Yeah, I think you gotta shake them off or something. Shake it off. But anyway, you know, you couldn't just pop on YouTube and, you know, say, oh, that's how you get past that part. I mean, it didn't happen. Besides trading game secrets at the playground, that was about it. You couldn't just YouTube it, which, God Almighty, kind of dominates everything these days. You know, I mean, changing the oil in your car, how to play old shitty video games, how to, you know, make your own T-shirts. I mean, that's out there. I mean, ridiculous. I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. I have a son who's about a little over a year old, and you know, I remember asking my dad a question like, you know, why is the sky blue, and you know, why do dog turds turn white sometimes? And you know, him being like, he could have told me anything he wanted to tell me. He'd be like, oh, you know, well, if you know, oh, it's the axe guy. Yeah, I remember him being really, really good, because he definitely a Jason ripoff. Anyway, you know, he'd be like, oh, that's what happens because, you know, dogs eat fairies, because the fairies come out at night and they paint all the grass blades with dew. And, you know, and if you don't go to sleep, child molesters will get you, you know, kind of thing. And, you know, you could tell me anything you want to tell me. You know, why does the car make that noise whenever we, you know, throw it in the park? And he's like, oh, that's because there's a tiny little workshop full of gremlins in the transmission case, and you know, they all grind when they all moan and groan whenever they have to work. And you know, remember this? This is some sort of box. I think it did a countdown or something. Does it blow up? Or throw me up or something? I'm remembering this box. Yeah, that's right. I think there's a superpower up there. Yep. I think so. I think I have to... Yeah, okay. And it goes 2 seconds before... Ah, dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm remembering this. Ooh, that beach in the background's kind of decent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's... I think that super duper power is up here. I'm gonna go for it. I think I remember getting the speedster thing. But anyway, talking about how useful YouTube is. Yeah, ooh. I think you got a ray gun or something. I think it's a really cool one. Oh, wow. That's badass. That's pretty cool. But anyway, YouTube changed the world, changed our lives. And I think that's what I'm telling my son. You know, he's like, when was George Washington born? When he's in social studies, which I was awesome at social studies. Whoa. Whoa. That's creepy. They're like, well, just Google it, son, or YouTube it. Is that his only power? As cool as he looks, I don't feel like he's doing anything. Like, maybe I should have shopped around more in that part. Cause I wanna think that the spinny guy thing was there. Yeah, that's doing nothing. No! Well, this guy seems more in theme with what's going on around here. These demons falling at me and stuff. Alright, so how... Oh, I could have kept my green guy. I wonder what the green guy does. I don't actually... I mean, as soon as I saw his helmet, I remembered him. But I didn't remember exactly what his power was. Oof. It's kind of a little bit of a grown-up level. I think we may be getting close to a boss. But anyway, the rambling story. I'm gonna, I guess whenever my son gets older, I'm gonna just, you know, he's like, ask me, you know, hey, how do you get, you know, mustard out of a white t-shirt? Be like, oh, well, just, son, what you do is you turn on the internet and you Google that shit. And if you can't Google it, then you, oh, I remember the tank guy. Yes. Okay. Little nostalgia coming in. Reminds me of, well, that reminds me of death because I'm gonna die there. Very creepy level. I don't remember this Demon Dead level. Under Skull Mountain. Okay. Reminds me of Warthog from Twisted Metal. That's what he reminds me of. Sure. I think I'm doing okay. I feel like I'm doing alright. I feel pretty happy with it. I feel like I'm going the right way. So no more lying to your kids. I mean, as soon as your kids are old enough to navigate the internet, they can Google and YouTube whatever they need and see how much complete shit their parents are full of. Which, I mean, I think my dad lied to me. So that's the fact he said he loved me. But, you know, you can't be like, Daddy, why is the sky blue? And you're like, because of all the bird farts. No, I mean, you know, honestly, I'm not about to say why the sky's blue because anybody sitting there is going to be like, oh, it's because blah, 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 because they have their Google open instead of a fucking Sega game. So, I think it's the ozone or whatever, or the color spectrum. Yeah, I went for it. I wanted Jason. I didn't want the Rhino guy. That is the one thing I remember about this game being very difficult. Like, you hit one of those boxes, and if it ain't the right box, then you lose the power-up you either needed / wanted. I think this is Samurai? No? Yeah, okay, I got Jason Mask back. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, can't lie to your kids anymore. I mean, you can lie to them. Lie to them and turn the Wi-Fi off, and you can say whatever the hell you want to say. Which is what I plan to die. Wow, okay. I think that that level where we got to select our superpower was kind of a warp pipe, and it threw us here. So that was good, I guess, in a way. I like his little mini stroke the dragon has. Like, you send him, he's like, with his little leg flippering. Okay, get the Jason guy. These blocks with 2 holes in them, if you hit them, they'll move over. I do remember that. A lot of this game comes flashing back to me, like, little parts like that I get hung up on and everything, but I remember, like, yep, I remember dying here a lot. But, yeah. I got further in this game. I think there's an ice level that's past this, or you may fight that little Indian boss guy. But once I pretty much got all the power-ups, the game lost its interest to me. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. So that's the skull guy, and you know that's the axe thrower guy that's supposed to be Jason and stuff like that. Like, once you get all the powers and you see what they are, it kind of loses its finesse, because that was really the only reason why that kept me interested in playing the game, was to find all the power-ups and see what they do. But there's so much bullshit in the way of each power-up that you're like, it's not even worth it. Because I think it's one of the games that runs demo in the beginning of it if you don't play it, which I think is a really good tactic. And I think that was the selling point to most games. It was like, look, you're probably going to get frustrated and tired. Wow, that was cheap, Flamin' Dude. It's like, look, you're probably going to get frustrated and tired of this game within the first 10 minutes, but look at this cool shit over here. And that's basic. I mean, you're feeding into basic kid want / kid need stuff. Like, you know the kid's going to want to get that power up so he can be that guy. Even if it's in an annoying game that you don't want to play, you still want the power up because you just want to experience it. You want to be King Poop. Like, you pretty much know the game's shit, but if you can be the king in the shit game, then it's worth it. And I think that's where this game lines up at pretty much. That, I mean, very inventive, very Sega, very Sonic-ness of platformers. Playing this and playing Sonic at the same time, you're like, yeah, I get it. I get what you're going for. But, I think there was a warp right there. Yep, and I missed it. Sonic, you just wanted to see the next level. I think that's what everybody wanted to do. Sonic was hard. And I guess I'll play Sonic, I mean, for nostalgic sake, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because it's one of those generic ones. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're not making a lot of progress, and I died. Oh, shit. Alright guys, this has been Brandicus, Retro Roots. We get Root Ball Gaming. We may pick this up next time. I don't know. We may see. I may try to get a little further for us, but we'll try to do more next time. See you later, guys.